I have to change my website one more time. What's up guys, Jason here, aspiring entrepreneur, just showing you the day in the life of a budding entrepreneur, just the hustle and grind and frustration in this particular day of getting websites to and cut. Yeah, so we're jumping to the end of the day because I was looking at the cuts of the earlier in the vlog, and I realized that I spent 10 minutes talking about OptimizePress, ThriveThemes, and landing pages, and it turned into kind of a rant and tutorial, which is not what I want to do with these vlogs. I want to keep them short and sweet for you guys, more hands-on, what's going on inside of my day in terms of building a business. So I'm gonna sum up. I actually tried recording that 3 times for you guys. I think the one that was the least amount of time was like 8 minutes. So I'm gonna take that 8 or 10 minutes and compact it into 3 minutes. So I'm gonna be, if you see my eyes going, it's because I'm glancing at the time because I want to make sure that I condense this really quickly. So I wanted to share with you, yesterday I spent pretty much all day trying to fix my website. Long story short, I decided to go with OptimizePress over ThriveThemes because I found ThriveThemes just wasn't as versatile as originally advertised. However, if you don't have a WordPress theme and you want to start a business and you're like, I just want a one-and-all solution and I'm willing to learn a little bit of HTML and CSS, ThriveThemes is for you. Okay, done. The first time I did it, I spent like 5 minutes on that. It's crazy how much I can talk. So staying concise here. So my big thing I want to share with you is there's 2 parts to your website. 2 parts to your website. 2 and 2. That's 4, Jason. 2 and 1 and 1. So 1 is the content, 1 is the marketing. So for your content, that is your blog. So most themes, when you're looking at WordPress themes, you're looking at what does my blog look like? And then when you're thinking of landing pages, sales pages, launch funnels, webinars, all that fun stuff, that's like your OptimizePress, your ThriveThemes, your ClickFunnels, your Instapage, your lead pages, your Unbounce, your HubSpot, your lander, your I'm out of silly things. I'm out of the list is exhausted, right? So I want you guys to, one of the things that helped me is starting to think about them in 2 separate ways. So I have my blog, which is all my content stuff, and then I have my marketing side of my website. So I'm actually leaving ClickFunnels. I just uploaded a couple videos for you guys talking about why ClickFunnels just kind of stinks, and honestly the burn rate of $97 is just way too much. I should be taking that $97 and investing it into either growing my channel, growing my Instagram account, or driving traffic to my offer. So here's where I'm at with the website. To save you guys the headache, if all that content, content's over here. If all that marketing stuff is important to you and you're just getting started, OptimizePress, I think, is the way to go. The blog side of it stinks. However, it's really easy to find, and I'll share with you in a week here, really easy to find a good, solid blog part that isn't going to interfere with OptimizePress. Because right now what's happened is part of the reasons I like ClickFunnels so much is because of the lack of just integration problems with WordPress, right? As soon as you go on WordPress, you're responsible for a lot of stuff going wrong. Whereas if you're in ClickFunnels, Instapage, Unbounce, HubSpot or whatever, they take care of all of that hosting stuff that kind of gets in the way. And so this is just a huge lesson learned in OptimizePress and Elegant Themes, which is another popular one you may have heard of, do not work together. So if you want to use Elegant Themes and Divi Builder and OptimizePress, no go. Divi Builder will block OptimizePress from working. That's not necessarily Divi's fault, and that's not necessarily OptimizePress's fault. That's part of the WordPress bandwagon. You have this developer and they're not talking to each other because they're selling 2 separate things and they're going 2 separate directions, and then all of a sudden you want to do this, and what happens? They go crash, blow up, right? So I'm now at a point where I've reinstalled OptimizePress, but I'm gonna have to find a new theme for my blog. And I gotta tell you guys, this is just one of the biggest wastes of time that you're gonna have with your, and I'm gonna call it waste, right? One of the biggest wastes of times you're gonna have with starting your business is figuring out how the frick to just get your web pages to work. Now, fun little tidbit, if you're looking for something super, super simple, I'll put a screenshot here for you, but I actually found that the new version of Google Sites is actually pretty dang useful. So for my 2 Kindle books that I have published and I still drive, promote and drive traffic to, I actually changed my landing pages to Google Sites, which I think is hilarious. So I'm going to start using those for all of my little offbeat fringe projects. And then also I realized when I make videos for you guys here, I could just put up a really quick Google site that has a bunch of the links or in-depth things that I'm talking about, as opposed to trying to make another blog post or another landing page on my site. And they're super easy to edit, unlike the PDF downloads I've been providing to some of you who have been on my list for a while. So just wanted to share that with you. That, believe it or not, that's so much shorter than the long rant that I was on earlier. So now we're going to rewind in time and go back to the future. So now we're going to go back and start the day all over again. Busted. Oh, yeah, you watch this vlog to watch people get parking tickets, right? So how do you know I've been sitting at a desk all day? That is the most exciting thing that has happened. Obviously, I sit here and I stare at a computer screen all day long. That's the building the business part. That's the marketing part. That's the hard work part. But then also, just as important is, how much sleep do you get? When do you work out? What do you eat? All that other fun stuff. Why is it, Jason, that you wear the same shirt every freaking day? Well, actually, I did videos on those. You can check out the channel for the merino wool stuff, and I'm definitely going to be testing more. So just really pumped up, really excited to have my content calendar down and figuring out how I'm going to share those kind of other lifestyle things with you without being super scattered, right? Because part of building a channel is also being specific. So, I'm not going to talk about how to get a giant, tricep or deltoid or something, but I may talk about, hey, maybe you should work out. I think I showed you guys my arm workout a couple weeks ago. It's my goal here, as I say so often, to share everything that's going on so you can circumvent the mistakes, because most of these vlogs is just talking about stuff that doesn't work, because if I can tell you 2 or 3 things that don't work, then you don't have to try them, right? Or you can go try them and get through that learning curve even quicker, because I'm never going to pretend like you should do everything that I say, right? I'm still figuring it out just like you guys. And with that, I'm going to sign off, so keep building the business you love. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.